What's good, you lot? It's Jay's the man with the vision, old 25. I'm a man on a mission. Today, I'm back on another video for you lot, and today I'm talking why being wrong doesn't make you weak and it's okay to be wrong. Now, without further ado, make sure you like, make sure you comment, subscribe, share the content about #pain live. You know what? Recently, I've really started to understand that being wrong is okay. Admitting to your mistakes and holding yourself accountable is a really mature thing to do and allows you to grow as a person. The idea that you're never wrong and you're always right, I think it's very childish in my opinion. I'm guilty of this. I'm very, very guilty of this. I always think I'm right, I'm never in the wrong. But the reality is sometimes I do make mistakes. Sometimes I am in the wrong. Sometimes I can be childish. That's fine, that's okay. But it's about how I respond to that, how I learn from it, how I grow from it. Not being stubborn. I feel like stubbornness holds a lot of people back in life. When you're stubborn, it never gives you the chance to grow. It's okay to go, you know what? I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's move on for this. Let's move on. I think that's a key trait that everyone should acquire in life. But I'm telling you, lot, being wrong doesn't make you weak. I'm telling you, it allows you to grow as a person. It shows your emotional maturity and it shows you're willing to grow as a person. Cool. Being wrong shows that you tried. Being wrong shows that you had an attempt, you had a goal. And then holding yourself accountable gives you the platform to grow and learn from your mistakes. For example, in a relationship, cool. In a relationship, when things don't work out, we're very quick to blame the other person, blame the other partner. It was her fault, it was his fault. But if we actually for 1 second go, you know what, I was in the wrong in the relationship, it's not a weak thing to do. I think it's a very mature thing to do. Go, you know what, I done you wrong. I am sorry for what I done, but I'm going to learn from this and grow from this and ask God for forgiveness. I think that's a trait everyone should acquire, everyone should have. Being wrong is not weak at all, in my opinion. Now, back in the day, if you were caught like admitting to being wrong, you may think I'm going to get shamed for that. It's embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing to be wrong. It's not embarrassing to be wrong. Failure is not a bad thing. It's just an opportunity for feedback. I'm telling you, lot, when you fail, it's not a bad thing. When you're wrong, it's not a bad thing. It's an opportunity for correction. If you're never wrong, you can never grow. If you're never wrong, you can never improve. If you never make mistakes, how are you going to grow? You think everyone walks through this life perfect. The only perfect being that graced this earth was Jesus Christ. And we are nothing compared to him. So how dare I think that I'm always in the right when I don't have half the knowledge and wisdom that God has, or half the wisdom and knowledge that some of my peers have, or people older than me have. I think being in that mindset of like, oh, I'm always in the right, man's never wrong, I think it's very weak. It's childish. I think it comes from a place of insecurity. I think it's a cowardly mindset to have. It's cowardly to think that you're always right. I think you're a coward if you think that you're never wrong. I think you're a coward. I think you're a weak individual. You don't have the heart or the strength to admit you were wrong. I think like if you can't do that, I think something's very serious wrong with you. If you can't admit that you were wrong, hospitals are available. NHS is available. Go and, yeah, because you're even mad. I don't know how you can walk around the earth thinking that you're always in the right, thinking you're invincible. That's such a childish mentality to have. It's a loser mentality to have. I think it's petulance at its highest level. I think it's truly petulant to have that type of mindset. Now, I'm going to tell you lot something, yeah? You see, when you finally get to that point in life where you hold yourself accountable and you accept that sometimes you are wrong, you become easy to teach. You become a better person to be around. Because when you're around people that are stubborn and they're just childish, you don't want to be around them. It's jarring, it's annoying. But if you're around someone that's always open to criticism, always open to feedback, it's good to be around. It's a positive environment. And also, when you get in that mindset, you're not always in the mindset of competition. You're not be like, oh, I have to be right. You know, like sometimes when you're around guys, like, they always have to be right just to get one up on you. When you finally let go of all that childish and stuff, you gain peace. You gain true inner peace. I think people that are living in a competition constantly about always being right, I think you're not at peace. I genuinely think you're not at peace. I think you're fighting demons inside of you. And I hope God can clear them demons out of your system, out of your body, because it's wrong. You shouldn't walk around the earth thinking like you're always right. It's okay to be wrong. Like, it really is okay to be wrong. Like, deep this. It's okay to make a mistake. Just deep it, you lot. This is our first and only time living this life. You're bound to make a mistake. You're bound to be wrong. You're not always going to be right. Really get that in your heads. Stop walking around with the ego that you're always right and the arrogance that you're always, because you're not. You're not perfect. You're not a perfect being. So how dare anyone walk around thinking that they're never wrong? It's okay to be wrong. It's cool. Now, me, I'll be real. I'm going to hold myself accountable here. I used to always think that I'm right. Like, I was in the mindset of like, oh, I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Like, wherever Jay says goes. Nah, that's stupid. That's childish. That is embarrassing for me. That is disgusting for me. That's disgraceful. How dare I think that I can never be wrong when I'm not a perfect being? I'm a nobody. I'm just a normal guy like the rest of us. That's trying to make a living like everyone else. That's trying to provide a future for himself like everyone else, I hope, anyway. But that's it. Like, it's okay to be wrong. Like, big man thing, like, I can't stress this enough. You see, when you finally get to that point, you go, you know what? I'm going to hold myself accountable. I was in the wrong. I promise you, your life will change. Like, I promise you, the way you look at life would be so different. You'll feel so mature. You'll feel so like, you feel like a classy individual. Like, you'll be like, yeah, I have peace because I can own to my mistakes and grow from it. When you're constantly walking around with the fact that you can never be wrong, it's like holding to a boxing record. It's like you think you're Mayweather, you're only 50-0 all the time. You're never undefeated. But guess what? You can't be 50-0 in these streets. That's one of my most favourite sayings I've said in my whole life. You cannot be 50-0 in these streets. That is a fact. So let it go. You're going to lose. We all take L's out here. And it's not even an L if you're wrong. It's not even an L. It's not even an L. If you're wrong, it's not an L. Life goes on. You made a mistake. Let's grow from it. Let's improve. When you lose, it's an opportunity for redemption. You're not always going to win. And that's calm. That's smooth. That's sweet. Even me, I had to get out of that mindset thinking, Jay's always right. I'm Jay's. I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Nah, bro. I'm wrong sometimes. I get it wrong. I'm in the wrong sometimes. I am childish sometimes. I don't know how to communicate sometimes. Sometimes I think I'm always right. Sometimes I have a arrogant mindset. Sometimes I'm stubborn. I need to, now I'm finally getting to that point where I'm finally letting that go. Like, as the days go on and I'm finally developing as a person, I'm starting to let that side of me go. I'm really starting to understand that it's okay to be wrong. And it's not childish, it's not weak to admit that you're wrong. I think it's a manly thing to admit you're wrong. It's manly, it's mature. And I think that's what really separates the boys from the men. The little boys are always, oh, man's always right, man's never wrong. But the real men go, you know what? I was wrong. Cool. I made this mistake. I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. If I have anyone in the process, I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's grow from this. Father, Lord, forgive me. Let's keep going. That's what life's about, in my opinion. That's what life's about for me. Simple as that. Another thing, yeah. Life is a constant classroom. Every mistake you make is a lesson from God. If you don't own up to your mistakes, you're going to repeat in the same class every single year. Repeat in the same exam. You're either going to be a student of life or in the same class forever. Become a student of life. When you're a student, you're open to criticism. When you're a student, you're open to making mistakes. But when you're open to making mistakes, you're open for growth. I'm telling you. Now, recently, I really don't know about this. Like, I've really been humbled when I'm reading certain books. I'm watching certain people and they talk about the mistakes they made in life. I'm really humbled and taken aback by it. Because it makes me go, you know what, Jaden? You're in the wrong sometimes. You make mistakes. And you're going to go make more mistakes. And that's fine. But let go of the ego. Let go of the arrogance. Let it go. Stop being stubborn. I don't gain anything from having an ego. I don't gain anything from being arrogant. It takes me no closer to my goals in life than having bad energy in my heart and ill will towards people. That's why I pray every night that God allows me to change away from that past and that behavior. And I truly think I'm not there yet, but I'm really close to getting to that point where I'm happy with like failing and making mistakes and taking L's because it's a part of life. It's a positive. I don't look at it and think, oh, man's wrong. How you're a joke, man's a coward. Nah. Okay, you know what? I was wrong. But why did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? How can I learn from this? How can I improve from this? Life is a lesson. We're constantly learning. Nobody is perfect. The only perfect being that ever touched this planet was Jesus Christ. And we are nowhere near the level of Jesus. Not even close. Not in a million trillion years am I even close to God. So how dare I walk around thinking, oh, I'm Jesus, I'm always right. Bro, who am I? I'm just a normal guy. I'm a normal dude like everyone else watching this video. I'm a normal brother that just wants to elevate himself and grow and improve his mindset every single day. So I'm telling you, lot, man, let go of all the ego, let go of all the arrogance, stop being stubborn, just let it go, man. It's okay to be wrong, you're not weak to be wrong. I'm telling you, it's cool, it's calm. Stay blessed, stay patient, keep growing, keep elevating. Hashtag pain, hashtag dirt, hashtag elevation, hashtag NGU. Never give up in life, I'm telling you, never give up in life. Now, somebody asked me the other day, what does pain mean? What does pain mean? What does pain mean? This is what pain means, yeah? Plan, action, ignore, negativity. Hashtag pain. I repeat, plan, action, ignore, negativity. That is what pain means. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the content about. Remember, it's okay to be wrong. It's Jays. I'm out. Live. Stay blessed, my people. Love.